shooter in North Carolina history.
Guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva, and this is Geneva in General. And today, guys, I got a special video, okay, / player appreciation video I want to do on a specific women's collegiate level basketball player. And that is none other than Miss Deja Kelly, okay? Now, if you guys don't know anything about her, okay, she transferred. She hit the transfer portal like a lot of them are doing these days. Right? This was like last year or late 2023 season. She used to play for the North Carolina Tar Heels, and then she transferred to the Oregon State Ducks, okay? So again, like she just declared on Wednesday on Instagram that she does plan to declare for the upcoming 2025 WNBA Draft. And what caught my eye about Deja Kelly, besides all the controversy, okay, that's part of the reason why I know her a little bit. One, low-key, she kind of looks like Angel Reese, and she also played in the American, UAA women's basketball team, okay, Team America, with Angel Reese, Janiah Barker, like, the more known, collegiate level basketball women players at that time. This is like back in 2023. They were all competing on the same team. So that's when I knew and drew my, interest in Deja Kelly. I started following her career. But then it came out like, it's a lot of controversy, even to this day, even when like both of the males in this, the young men in this so-called love triangle have tried to clear up the rumors. People are still harassing, taunting, low-key disrespecting all three of these people, but mainly Deja Kelly and Caleb Love. So again, this is what she had to say about entering the 2025 WNBA Draft. And I quote, she says, "College basketball has shaped me, challenged me, and given me lifelong memories and relationships that I will cherish forever," Kelly said in the post. "I reflect on my journey with immense gratitude for the love, support, and adversity I came across along the way, as I know it has helped me blossom into the woman I am today." Now, going to ESPN's official website and going to her official player profile, this was her 2024 through 2025 Oregon Ducks season stats. So she was averaging per game 12.2 points, 4.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists, with a field goal percentage of 38.6%. Again, she's a class senior. She's 23. She did 5 years, okay, at the collegiate level playing basketball. Again, most of those seasons were at the North Carolina Tar Heels basketball program on the women's side. Okay, that's when that whole RJ Davis, Caleb Love, Deja Kelly love triangle speculation drama surfaced. And again, she hails from San Antonio, Texas. She's a guard. Now, again, looking at her stats, it ain't too bad, but she does need improvement. Like the field goal percentage at 38.6%, that can increase. Averaging 12.2 points per game. Rebounds ain't too bad. 4.3 rebounds isn't so bad. Again, she's a guard that's 5'8". She's only 5'8", tiny compared to the women on that court with her. So again, like she does have some areas that she can improve upon, but I think that, she may be WNBA draft ready and worthy. So this was last week, like late March 27th, March 28th. Fans were actually chanting Deja Kelly's name towards Caleb Love when he was at the free throw line, and he was actually trying to make free throws. Again, I'm going to insert the video prior to my commentary.
Let me hear it.
This is an article from Essentially Sports. Okay, this was from March 28th, 2025, titled, "Why are Duke fans chanting Deja Kelly at Caleb Love? What's the RJ Davis connection?" But before I even go to that, let's take it a little bit further back. Let's take it at least 1 year back. Okay, so this is an article from March 29th, 2024, titled, "Why did Caleb Love leave UNC? Is ex-teammate girlfriend the reason behind this move?" So it says speculation is rife that RJ Davis and Caleb Love are at odds. Although the duo has denied any bad blood, the rumors of a possible love triangle are growing louder. The buzz is building at a time when Love is making a mark with the Arizona Wildcats in the 2023 through 2024 season underway. His announcement of committing to Arizona surprised many and raised questions about the former North Carolina Tar Heels relocation decision. Since when he logged into the transfer portal, Caleb Love stated that he would play for Arizona next season. On the other hand, renowned guard RJ Davis, again, the tea is that Deja Kelly was in a relationship with RJ Davis. RJ Davis and Caleb Love was cool. They were really close friends until allegedly she was messing around behind RJ Davis back with Caleb Love. Okay, so it says, on the other hand, renowned guard RJ Davis is returning to Chapel Hill along with Armando Bacot. According to insiders, Love and Davis may have had personal issues that influenced the former's decision to leave and contribute to the team's disappointing season. The Cameron Crazies chant sheet for the Duke-UNC game in Durham on February 4th featured a letter suggesting that Love had hooked up with Davis' girlfriend, although it used some less pleasant language, according to Kent Sports on TikTok. It went on to say that Davis would not sit next to Love in class and that the occurrence had caused friction between the two friends. The lady in question is reportedly a member of the North Carolina women's basketball team. However, the two of them denied it publicly. Caleb Love first took to social media and posted, laughing at the BS we locked in for, he had added RJ Davis, and then Davis posted this confirming the news. Nah, for real though, they'd be saying anything. Laughing emoji, we good over here. Again, both RJ Davis and Caleb Love have denied this. Now, again, mum's the word for Miss Deja Kelly, okay? She didn't hit the transfer portal right along freaking RJ Davis. It ain't gonna lie, it's low-key funny. And it kind of does give them the side eye, like, okay, the males in the situation, RJ Davis and Caleb Love claim, like, oh, they still cool, they locked in, ain't no bad blood, ain't no tea, ain't no drama. RJ didn't hit the freaking transfer portal, and then Deja Kelly hit the transfer portal. Anytime you go on a post, featuring Deja Kelly, she can be on her TikTok, she can be on her social media accounts, Instagram, Twitter, what have you. She's talking about the game. She's talking about the men's game. Sometimes, she'll take a shower, immediately winning a game for the women's Oregon State Ducks. She'll take a shower, come back and actually call the men's game. Okay, she looks really pretty. She got on her, professional journalism voice in the suit, and she's literally like, giving the game stats and analyzing the men's game for the male Oregon State Ducks. And like, it don't matter what she posts. Everybody was like, we will never forgive Deja Kelly for breaking up the great backcourt duo, okay, of the North Carolina Tar Heels as it pertains to the men's side of the basketball team. They was like, what? She ain't nothing but a home wrecker. Why would you cheat on Caleb? I'm not Caleb. Why would you cheat on RJ Davis with his bestie, Caleb Love? It's just always this drama. I know she's tired of it. But again, if both of these men saying like, there ain't no drama and there ain't no beef, y'all got to let it go. Again, the fact that people are still harassing these people, just last week they were chanting Deja Kelly's name, when Caleb Love was trying to make, those free throw shots. Deja Kelly. People are so freaking annoying, okay? Like, this is why I don't like human beings, for real. People are just like, the older I get, they're just not my cup of tea. Because this is just immature, idiotic, and like, it's irresponsible. Like, what if there's some truth to this, okay? Imagine you find out like your girlfriend, your dude, your whoever, your love of your life was cheating on you with your best friend. And like, you try to hit the transfer portal, you trying to get away from all the drama. You don't want to be reminded of the humiliation, the embarrassment, the pain, the hurt, the betrayal, the knife in your back, the knife in your front. And every time you go to play a game, people are literally chanting your ex's name to taunt you, to disrespect you, to distract you from making shots. I will crash out. Again, all in all, guys, the moral of the story is, Deja, girl, you got to be careful with your pimping, okay? As women, we ain't got no business getting caught cheating. I'm playing, guys. It's just a joke. Nobody should be cheating, okay? I do not condone that type of behavior. It's just not right, okay? It's immoral, okay? But the fact that Deja Kelly ain't got nothing to say, she don't care what, again, like, I know that it has to get on her, under her skin. It has to irk her, because it don't matter, guys. Just go on her TikTok. Look at them comments. People be dragging her. They drag her. And then they dragging Caleb Love, okay? Saying like, why would you mess with your friend's woman, okay, behind his back? Everybody's like, everybody in the situation of this alleged love triangle, all of y'all are trifling, and y'all gonna get what y'all deserve. Guys, comment down below your thoughts on Deja Kelly declaring for the upcoming 2025 WNBA Draft. Again, her stats are kind of lackluster, kind of mediocre. It's not like really anything that's like outstanding to me. But I do believe that she deserves a shot and a chance. And again, like, she also deserves a shot and a chance to get away from this nonsense, or all this love triangle stuff, specifically, the so-called victim, okay, RJ Davis, people are like, they're the reason why he hit the transfer portal, he's just trying to, he's hurt, he's embarrassed, that's why both of them are denying it, Deja Kelly ain't got nothing to say, and woo-woo-woo-woo. Y'all, quit taunting people, okay? People need to leave people alone. Let them move on. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. It's not okay to harass and bully people. Deja Kelly is innocent.